where we make tier lists about whatever. You can comment on the videos and see what tier lists you want me to do next. So for now, we're going to be doing baseball teams. So this will be for the 2026 season. Before we get started, we're just going to go ahead and put the Colorado Rockies at their respective place at the exact bottom. Alright, so here we go. We are going to have, so for playoffs, this is how it's going to work. It's going to be 3 division winners and then 3 wild cards for the AL and the NL each. And then we are going to pick 1 AL team, 1 NL team to go to the World Series, and then 1 team will remain victorious for the 2026 season in my prediction. So, our first team is going to be the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, the Diamondbacks have been pretty good the past few years. They lost to my favorite team, the Texas Rangers, in 2023 in the World Series. But they have not been terrible since. I'm going to put them in playoff. And the Atlanta Braves, I'm going to put them in close but no cigar because they have not been really good this year. I'm basing this prediction off how they've done this year, by the way. They haven't really been good this year. I mean, they have not missed a postseason since 2017, which is crazy. But I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this year. So I'm going to put them in close but no cigar for next year. Unless they improve drastically. I don't see any playoffs next year for them. So our next team will be the Baltimore Orioles. And the Orioles are a great team. They got a couple stars on their team, young stars, and I think they will be in the playoffs next year. Obviously, the AL East has just been like slipping away. And the New York Yankees have not been good lately. And the Toronto Blue Jays are actually winning that division. So, yeah, and I think that the Orioles are not going to be doing terribly next year at all. Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman being their 2 big stars. And the Boston Red Sox will definitely be in the playoffs. So they have been really, really good. Obviously, they haven't taken over yet, but they're beginning to begin their incline here as the Yankees have been slipping. The Cubs are going to be in the playoffs because they're leading their division. The Brewers are not far behind them, but I think they're ahead enough to, win their division and make the playoffs this year, and I think that they will make the playoffs next year. Once again, this prediction for next year is based off how they have been playing this year. And the White Sox, the Chicago White Sox, this poor team, they have the worst record in MLB history with 121 losses. Now, the Cincinnati Reds, so here's where it gets interesting. So the Reds, they have been really, really bad in the past. Like, they were like 9 and like 26 before. But I think they have been improving. Ellie De La Cruz has been a big star on their team. And, even without Joey Votto, they're a decent team. I think they're going to be in close but no cigar. And the Cleveland Guardians list, I think they will go in the playoffs, though. But the next team on our list is the Detroit Tigers. Now, Tariq Skubal, Riley Green, Javier Baez have all been improving. And there's all really good players in general. And I do not think that the Tigers are going to slip from their division this year, much less next year. So we are going to put them in playoffs. 6 teams, 4 AL, 2 NL. And the Houston Astros, I'm being close but no cigar. They haven't been, I think they're leading the AL West right now, but the Rangers are a second half team. They could take the division. And the Kansas City Royals will be, that's actually a difficult decision. The Kansas City Royals are going to be in the playoffs. That's what I'm going to say here. Because Bobby Witt Jr., I think even Salvador Perez is still playing. I think they're going to be a good team. Obviously, they have a lot of good players on their team. And the Los Angeles Angels, I'm going to say, are going to be cheeks next year because they're always like 3rd or 4th in the division. The Rangers are kind of switching off with them right now. They're in 4th in the AL West right now, if I remember correctly. And I don't think they're going to be much better next year. Artie Moreno is just an absolute Bodie. So next we have the Los Angeles Dodgers, who are surely going to be in the playoffs this year. Although they have been slipping in their division, I think they are still leading their division. They're not running away with it, I don't think. The Marlins are going to be meh. I mean, what with the Braves and all that, I don't think they're gonna like move up in the division because they're getting better. I think it's because the Braves are not improving right now. I think the Brewers. Well, no, I'm gonna say the Brewers are gonna be close, but no cigar. They have a lot of good players on their team, but it's not. I mean, like Christian Yelich is beginning to get to his older stages of life. Josh Hader's not terrible. I don't know if he moved teams or not. It's been a minute since I paid attention to the Brewers. But I don't think that they are going to be in the playoffs next year because the Cubs are just improving rapidly, and it's just so quick of an improvement. So, yeah, I think that's how that's going to work. And then the Minnesota Twins are gonna be, I don't know, man. I think they're gonna be in the well, no, they're gonna be close, but no cigar. The Mets, they're gonna be in the playoffs, but I think low Mets will ruin that for them. The Yankees will definitely be in the playoffs next year. I do not care that they're slipping in their division. They are a good enough team to not be in the playoff. Oakland A's, actually just the A's, they're gonna be cheeks just like the Angels. I mean, they're last in the AL West right now. See here, the Philadelphia Phillies will be in the playoffs. Whoa, sorry about that. Yeah, the Phillies are gonna be in the playoffs, and the Pirates are gonna be meh. I mean, they're pretty bad right now, but I think they're gonna improve. Paul Skeens and O'Neal Cruz have been kind of putting the team on their backs right now. Andrew McCutchen's getting old, although he will forever be a legend in Pirate Society. You can see so we're 5-5 right now, and I think the last NL team to be in the playoffs is going to be the San Diego Padres. They are, I believe, second in their division right now. Obviously, second to the Dodgers. The Giants are going to be mid, or meh. Sorry, as a tier list would say. You have to go with the tier list. They're going to be meh because they're not, like, terrible, especially with Devers, like the addition of Devers, but, I mean, since, like, 2022, when they were, like, the quiet, like, the gentle giant, no pun intended, the gentle giant of the NL West. I mean, I don't think they've been that good since. So let's see, we have 11 teams right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think we have, it's 6 NL and 5 NL right now. We need one more AL team. And that AL team is going to be the Seattle Mariners. And I'm not going to be biased toward my Texas Rangers. I love my Texas Rangers. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think, I mean, this year, like, Bruce Bochy wins like every other year. So I think that, I don't think that the Rangers are going to be in the playoffs next year, but we will get to that pretty soon. The St. Louis Cardinals are going to be meh. They're not terrible, but I don't think that they're going to be too good. I mean, I don't know if Goldie moved from St. Louis or not, but, yeah, I don't think they're going to be too good. So the Tampa Bay Rays, I feel really bad for them with their stadium and all, but nobody showed up to the Trop anyway. They better just finish their new one. I think attendance will improve drastically. The Tampa Bay Rays are going to be rather cheeks next year. I mean, like, they haven't been good lately, but they haven't been, like, the worst. But I don't think they'll improve. I actually think they'll get worse, because my prediction last year, before I started this YouTube channel, was that they were going to be in meh. But, you know, I think they're going to be cheeks. So third to last, we have my Texas Rangers. I think they're going to be in close but no cigar. Once again, I said Bruce Bochy wins every other year, and hopefully he'll win this year because he won in 2023. He's got 4 rings. Hopefully he will have 5 by the end of this season, and the postseason for that matter. So the Toronto Blue Jays, once again, they are winning their division, but I think our playoffs are full, so we will rethink close but no cigar and playoffs. After the last team we have here, the Washington Nationals. I think they're going to be meh. I mean, I think they're like 3rd or 4th in their division right now. They're not horrible. Obviously, I would not expect the Marlins to be any higher than 4th. But I don't expect the Nationals to be anything higher than 3rd for this year or next year. Alright, so your playoff teams. First, we will reconsider all of these just being in the playoffs in general. Let's see here. So, the Arizona Diamondbacks, I think, are definitely going to be in the playoffs. Let's go ahead and get those. Let's get all the NL teams and the AL teams grouped together, and then we will decide division winners and all that jazz. Alright. So, if we're going to rethink this, I think the team that's not going to be in the playoffs for the... Actually, I think all my NL teams for the playoffs are going to be pretty good. So, yeah. I think that's about it for my NL teams. But I think we have one more thing to do with the AL teams. I agree with my earlier prediction of the Red Sox, the Tigers, and the Yankees, and the Mariners being in there. I do think Cleveland's going to be in there, but we are actually going to switch out the Kansas City Royals. We're going to put them in close but no cigar, and we are going to put my Texas Rangers in playoffs. Sorry about the lag there. Your division winners for the National League are the Los Angeles Dodgers, the Chicago Cubs, and the Philadelphia Phillies, and your 3 wild cards for the National League are going to be the Arizona Diamondbacks, New York Mets, and the San Diego Padres. And your division winners for the AL are going to be the Red Sox, the Tigers, and the Seattle Mariners. And this ad keeps popping up. I am so very sorry. Let's see. And your 3 wild cards are the Cleveland Guardians and the New York Yankees, as well as the Texas Rangers. So, after we have decided all of those, we're going to pick one AL team and one NL team. So, personally, I don't think it will be a Dodgers-Yankees World Series again. I don't think that's going to happen. But I will say that I think the Detroit Tigers are going to be your American League team in the World Series. And I will also say that the Chicago Cubs are going to be in the World Series. But I do think in this Central Division matchup, it's just interleague division play for a best of 7 series, really. I think it's going to be the Detroit Tigers that are going to win the World Series. So that is our tier list, everyone. And I will repeat it to you. We will go from bottom to top. Obviously, the Colorado Rockies are going to be at the very, very bottom for next year. Tanking will be an insult to actual tanks is the White Sox. In cheeks, we have the Angels, the A's, and the Rays. In meh, we have the Marlins, the Pirates, the Giants, the Cardinals, and the Nationals. In close but no cigar, we have the Atlanta Braves, the Cincinnati Reds, the Houston Astros, the Milwaukee Brewers, the Minnesota Twins, the Baltimore Orioles, the Kansas City Royals, and the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, in the playoffs, we would have, we will have the LA Dodgers, the Philadelphia Phillies, the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Mets, the Padres, the Red Sox, the Mariners, the Guardians, the Yankees, the Rangers, the Cubs, and the Tigers. Now, in the World Series, it will be the Cubs and the Tigers. That will be your World Series teams as well. And your World Series champion for the 2026 Major League Baseball season is going to be the Tigers of Detroit, or the Detroit Tigers. So, yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching, and peace.